In the windswept badlands of Inner Mongolia, a single fossilized skull lies buried beneath millions of years of sediment. This skull, measuring nearly 3 feet in length, belongs to one of the most mysterious and terrifying predators ever to walk the earth. Its name is Andrewsarchus mongoliensis, and what we know about it challenges everything we thought we understood about prehistoric predators. The year was 1923 when American Museum of Natural History explorer Roy Chapman Andrews discovered this massive skull in the Gobi Desert. At first glance, the expedition team couldn't believe what they were seeing. The skull was enormous, dwarfing even the largest known carnivores of the time. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. This wasn't a dinosaur, and it wasn't even closely related to modern big cats or bears. Andrewsarchus lived approximately 45 million years ago during the Eocene Epoch, a time when the world was dramatically different from today. The climate was warmer. Tropical forests stretched across continents that are now frozen tundra, and mammals were rapidly evolving to fill ecological niches left vacant by the extinction of the dinosaurs. In this world of opportunity and competition, Andrewsarchus emerged as an apex predator unlike anything before or since. What makes Andrewsarchus truly fascinating is its evolutionary lineage. Despite its fearsome appearance and predatory lifestyle, this creature was actually an ungulate, meaning it was more closely related to modern sheep, pigs, and even whales than to any carnivore alive today. Imagine a wolf-sized sheep with the hunting instincts of a grizzly bear, and you're beginning to understand how bizarre this animal truly was. Based on the skull alone, scientists estimate that Andrewsarchus could have measured up to 16 feet in length from nose to tail, stood nearly 6 feet tall at the shoulder, and weighed somewhere between 1,000 to 2,000 pounds. To put this in perspective, that's larger than the biggest polar bears alive today, and potentially heavier than a fully grown American bison. The skull itself possessed a bite force that researchers estimate could have exceeded 2,000 pounds per square inch. The teeth of Andrewsarchus tell a story of dietary versatility that sets it apart from specialized predators. Unlike the blade-like carnassials of modern wolves or the crushing molars of hyenas, Andrewsarchus possessed a unique dental arrangement. Its front teeth were sharp and pointed, perfect for gripping and tearing flesh, while its back teeth were broad and flat, ideal for crushing bones and grinding tough plant material. This suggests an omnivorous diet, but one heavily skewed toward meat consumption. One of the most intriguing aspects of Andrewsarchus is what we don't know about it. With only a single skull and a few bone fragments ever discovered, paleontologists have had to make educated guesses about its body structure, behavior, and lifestyle. Some researchers believe it had a body similar to an entelodont, the so-called hell pigs of the Cenozoic era, with a massive head, powerful neck, and relatively slender legs built for endurance rather than speed. The environment in which Andrewsarchus lived was a predator's paradise. The Eocene epoch saw the rise of numerous large mammal species, including early horses, rhinoceros-like brontosaurs, and various primitive ungulates. These herbivores would have provided ample prey for a large predator, but they also meant competition from other carnivorous mammals that were evolving alongside Andrewsarchus. Recent studies using advanced CT scanning technology on the original skull have revealed fascinating details about the animal's sensory capabilities. The brain case suggests that Andrewsarchus had a relatively large olfactory bulb, indicating a keen sense of smell. This would have been crucial for tracking prey across the vast plains and forests of prehistoric Asia. The positioning of the eye sockets suggests forward-facing eyes, providing the binocular vision necessary for judging distances when hunting. The jaw mechanics of Andrewsarchus were particularly impressive. The temporal fenestrae, the openings in the skull where jaw muscles attach, were enormous. This allowed for the attachment of massive jaw muscles that could generate tremendous biting force. Combined with the robust construction of the lower jaw, Andrewsarchus could have easily crushed the bones of its prey to access the nutritious marrow within, much like modern hyenas do today. But perhaps the most controversial aspect of Andrewsarchus is its hunting strategy. Was it an active pursuit predator, chasing down prey across open plains, or was it an ambush predator, using its size and power to overwhelm victims in sudden attacks? Some paleontologists have even suggested it might have been primarily a scavenger, using its powerful jaws to access carcasses that other predators couldn't fully exploit. The truth likely lies somewhere in between, with Andrewsarchus being an opportunistic predator that could hunt, scavenge, and even consume plant material when necessary. The social behavior of Andrewsarchus remains pure speculation, but comparisons with modern large predators offer some clues. Given its size and the energy requirements of maintaining such a massive body, it's likely that Andrewsarchus was a solitary hunter, coming together only to mate. However, some researchers have proposed that juveniles might have hunted in small family groups, learning hunting techniques from their parents before striking out on their own. The extinction of Andrewsarchus, like its life, remains shrouded in mystery. The species appears to have vanished from the fossil record relatively quickly, possibly due to climate change, competition from more specialized predators, or changes in prey availability. What we do know is that by the end of the Eocene epoch, around 34 million years ago, Andrewsarchus and many of its contemporaries had disappeared, making way for new evolutionary experiments in predation. The discovery of Andrewsarchus has had a profound impact on our understanding of mammalian evolution and the concept of convergent evolution. Here was an animal that evolved predatory characteristics, independently from the carnivoran lineage that gave us modern cats, dogs, and bears. This demonstrates that nature can arrive at similar solutions to the problem of being a large predator through completely different evolutionary pathways. One of the most debated questions among paleontologists is whether Andrewsarchus was truly the largest terrestrial mammalian predator of all time. While its skull is certainly the largest ever found for a terrestrial predatory mammal, the absence of postcranial remains means we can't be absolutely certain of its total body size. Some scientists argue that certain species of entelodonts, or even the saber-toothed smilodon populator, might have rivaled or exceeded Andrewsarchus in overall mass. The habitat preferences of Andrewsarchus can be inferred from the geological context of its discovery. The Manha Formation, where the skull was found, represents an ancient floodplain environment with rivers, lakes, and mixed woodland grassland ecosystems. This diverse habitat would have supported a wide variety of prey species and provided opportunities for both hunting and scavenging. The presence of water sources was likely crucial for an animal of Andrewsarchus's size, both for drinking and for accessing aquatic prey. Modern technology is allowing scientists to revisit the Andrewsarchus fossil with fresh eyes. Three-dimensional modeling and biomechanical analysis have provided new insights into how this animal might have moved and hunted. These studies suggest that despite its massive size, Andrewsarchus was not a slow, lumbering giant. Its limb proportions, estimated from related species, indicate it could have achieved respectable running speeds, at least in short bursts, making it a formidable pursuit predator when necessary. The relationship between Andrewsarchus and early whales is one of the most surprising revelations in paleontology. Both belong to the order Cetartiodactyla, which includes modern, even-toed ungulates and cetaceans. This means that the largest land predator and the largest animals ever to exist on Earth share a common ancestor. This connection highlights the incredible diversity of evolutionary paths that mammals took after the extinction of the dinosaurs. Fossil evidence from the Eocene epoch reveals a world of megafauna that would seem alien to modern eyes. Alongside Andrewsarchus roamed giant rhinoceros-like creatures, enormous flightless birds, and crocodilians that dwarfed their modern descendants. In this world of giants, Andrewsarchus held its position at the top of the food chain through a combination of size, power, and adaptability that few other predators could match. The skull of Andrewsarchus shows evidence of powerful neck muscles, suggesting it could have used its head as a weapon in combat with rivals or prey. This head-ramming behavior is seen in some modern ungulates and could have been an effective hunting technique for stunning or injuring prey before delivering a killing bite. The robust construction of the skull would have been necessary to withstand the forces generated by such impacts. One fascinating aspect of Andrewsarchus that often goes overlooked is its potential role as an ecosystem engineer. Large predators don't just kill prey, they shape entire ecosystems through their feeding behavior. By controlling herbivore populations, creating carcasses for scavengers, and even dispersing seeds through their omnivorous diet, Andrewsarchus would have had far-reaching effects on the Eocene ecosystems of Asia. The rarity of Andrewsarchus fossils raises important questions about its population density and geographic range. Was it truly rare? Or have we simply not found more fossils yet? The harsh conditions of the Gobi Desert make fossil hunting extremely challenging, and vast areas remain unexplored. It's entirely possible that future expeditions will uncover more complete specimens, potentially including the postcranial skeleton that would answer so many of our questions about this enigmatic predator. Recent discoveries of other large predatory mammals from the Eocene have provided context for understanding Andrewsarchus. Species like Sarcastodon, another massive predatory mammal from Mongolia, show that the Eocene was a time of experimentation with large body sizes among mammalian predators. These animals were testing the limits of how large a land predator could become while still maintaining the ability to hunt effectively. The legacy of Andrewsarchus extends beyond paleontology into popular culture and our imagination. It represents the idea that Earth's history is filled with creatures that challenge our assumptions about what's possible in nature. In an age where we think we've cataloged most of Earth's biodiversity, Andrewsarchus reminds us that the past holds mysteries that rival any science fiction creation. Climate change during the late Eocene likely played a crucial role in the extinction of Andrewsarchus. As global temperatures began to cool and tropical forests gave way to more open grasslands, the ecosystems that supported large omnivorous predators began to fragment. Specialized predators that could efficiently hunt in open environments, like the ancestors of modern big cats, began to outcompete generalists like Andrewsarchus. The study of Andrewsarchus also raises important questions about the future of large predators on Earth. Today, we're witnessing the decline of many large predator species due to habitat loss and human activity. Understanding how prehistoric predators like Andrewsarchus thrived and eventually went extinct can provide valuable insights into conservation efforts for modern apex predators like tigers, lions, and bears. Modern paleontological techniques, including isotope analysis and trace element studies, could potentially reveal new information about Andrewsarchus's diet and behavior if applied to the existing fossil material. These methods can determine what types of food an animal ate, whether it migrated seasonally, and even details about the climate it lived in. Such studies could transform our understanding of this mysterious predator. The story of Andrewsarchus is ultimately a reminder of the incredible diversity of life that has existed on Earth and the constant process of evolution that shapes the natural world. From a single skull discovered in the Gobi Desert nearly a century ago, we've pieced together the story of a predator that defies easy categorization, an animal that was simultaneously familiar and utterly alien. As we continue to explore Earth's fossil record and develop new technologies for studying ancient life, who knows what other incredible creatures await discovery. Andrewsarchus may hold the title of largest land predator for now, but the next expedition to the Badlands of Mongolia or the fossil beds of another continent might reveal something even more extraordinary. Until then, this massive, mysterious predator remains one of paleontology's most captivating enigmas, a testament to the endless creativity of evolution and the wonders that lie buried beneath our feet.